Hello everybody, I'm Eric Valentine. I'm talking really fast because the new undertone audio UTEQ500 does so much, there's no other way I can fit it all into a 1-minute video. The UTEQ500 is a 3-band super parametric EQ that can recreate the shapes and curves of any other 3-band EQ out there, and it does endless things that no other EQ can do. It starts pretty straightforward. You can boost or cut a peak shape like any other EQ, but it has a huge range of adjustment for the Q. You can go from a Q of 0.3 all the way to a Q of 10.
Wow, that's a really narrow Q.
You're darn right it is, and this is where things get crazy. We add this thing called shape control. It allows you to blend between a peak shape and a shelf shape. As you turn the shape control clockwise, the peak starts turning into a shelf, and every version of a shelf along the way. That means you could recreate the shelf shape of any other EQ on the planet.
Well, no other EQs can do that.
You're darn right they can't. Let's put this to a test. API 550 shelf EQ? Check. Classic Neve 80 series shelf EQ? Check.
Does it even do that undershoot thing that Neves do?
Of course it does! SSL E series shelf EQ? Check. G series shelf EQ? Check. Helios Type 69 shelf EQ? Check. Mag airband?
What the heck is an airband?
I don't know, but the UTEQ500 can make the same shape.
All 5 frequencies?
Yes, all 5 frequencies. Trident A-Range shelf EQ? Check. Pultec EQP1A? Check.
Can it do the thing where you boost and cut the same frequency?
It can definitely make the same shape. Now I want to talk about some of the things that the UTEQ500 can do that none of these other EQs can do. First is that the Q control is still active when creating a shelf shape.
Well, what does that do for you?
Well, you can make all these crazy looking shelf shapes. Second is that it has a notch filter mode that allows you to completely cancel out the selected frequency.
Dad, should you tell them about the variable phase mode?
There's not enough time. We'll have to save that for another video.
Okay.
The undertone audio UTEQ500 is like having every 3-band EQ ever made and so much more.
Wow, Dad, that's a really cool EQ.
You're darn right, son.